Hey everybody, Daniel here with a video. It's been a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. I won't go into all the details, but it's just been a crazy 2 weeks. And I'm glad to be back with a video. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. In honor of that, I'm going to show off 1.19 million copies of the 1993 Topps Bobby Bonilla. Okay, not 1.19 million, but quite a few. Great looking card, though. I mean, come on. But again, July 1st, happy Bobby Bonilla Day. All right, that's over. Look at all these boxes in the background. So I may not have been doing videos, but I have been working on my collection. All of these used to have cards in them. They're all empty. I've gone through and consolidated, sorted, unsleeved and bindered, and just have been really working on organizing my collection. And so all of these are currently empty. Now, I do have some ridiculously large stacks of cards in certain places right now. So some of these boxes will get filled back up as I continue to sort and organize and do that sort of thing. But anyways, I wanted to show you the progress that I'm making with organizing my collection. I think being a collector is about acquiring, but it's also about sorting and organizing. And if you were a collector when you were a kid, and you were anything like me, like you would sort in different ways. Maybe it was by team, and then it was by like player or alphabetical, and cards went from boxes to binders to shoe boxes to stacks to whatever, right? It's part of the collecting process, and I love it. This is I'm going to pick a winner for my contest that I held. So I showed a 1961 Topps Billy Williams rookie card that I had gotten fairly recently graded, and then I have the ungraded copy. And so the contest was to show a card that you have graded and that you have ungraded. And the winner is going to receive this 1961 ungraded Billy Williams card. So I really appreciate everybody that participated in the contest. I know when I did the contest, it was kind of like just like I was doing it because his birthday was on June 15th. And so it's kind of like a spur of the moment, like, hey, I have these two cards, let's give one away. And then after I did the video, it's like, do people really have that many graded and ungraded copies of the same card? But it is what it is. And you know what? I was thrilled with the response that I got, given the kind of difficult nature of the contest. So thank you to everybody who watched, commented, participated, made videos. I think I have everybody that participated. I think I do. If by chance I missed you, please reach out. I'll figure something out. I don't know what, but I know I asked people to tag me. I wish there was like an easy way to find those. I went through my notifications and anyways, but I think I got everybody. If I missed you by chance, please let me know. Let's do this. Back here I have, this is a Goodyear Little League All-Star hat My son is in the All-Star playoffs. It's the 12U All-Star. So this is the one that, they're playing right now for the district, and then if they win district, they would go to state, and then if they won state, they would go to regionals, and this is the one that would, eventually go to the Little League World Series. Do I think they're going to get that far? No. But it's a great group of kids. It's a fun team to watch. We actually won our first 3 games in the tournament. Last night we suffered the first loss. It's double elimination. So we played last night. We play again tonight. And then if we win that, then we play in the championship tomorrow. So it'd be 3 games in 3 days. And actually, since we've already lost, if we win tonight and play in the championship, we would have to beat that team twice to actually win the championship. The team that we would face in the championship is the team that we lost to last night. So we were the last 2 unbeaten teams in the tournament. I know that's a lot of information about Little League Baseball, but man, I love it. I love watching my kids. It is the 12U team, and my son is 11, so he'll have 1 more year of Little League. But anyways, I thought I would use this hat to put in the names for the contest. No particular order, except the order that I kind of found them in as I went through this morning and gathered them all. So let's see. First off, we have SFI Sports Cards. Okay. And the video was showcasing not 1, but 2 different cards where he had it graded and ungraded. He had a 1987 Topps Tiffany Tom Seaver card, and he had a 1981 Topps Ricky Henderson card. So 2 really cool cards, and appreciate the response. All right, next up was Dustin and Blake, and sneaked it in before the deadline, so great job there getting it in. Dustin was doing a video on his Kirby Puckett rookie card collection, which is impressive, I must say. And he had a couple of copies of a graded and a ungraded card. He had a 1985 Fleer and 1985 Topps, where he had both versions. So awesome Kirby Puckett rookie cards there. Next up is Poor Man's Stack. Poor Man's Stack, no surprise what card he chose for his entry into the contest. He had a graded and ungraded version of the 1986 Donruss Jose Canseco rated rookie card. And this is one that I picked up from a dime box this year. Loved being able to snag this card from a dime box. Just a great card. Again, if you collected during the 80s, this was a huge card. So thanks, Poor Man Stacks, for your entry into the contest. Next up, Concrete Buddy. So Concrete Buddy, he was the only one that did a video with a non-baseball card. He showcased a 1938 WA and AC Churchman card of boxing legend Max Schmeling. And, you know, I love baseball cards. I collect baseball cards. But I also have basketball cards in my collection, football cards in my collection. I have some hockey, other random stuff, non-sports. I have had at times, I'm not sure if I currently have boxing cards, but I love all things cards and just kind of learning about different sets, um, different athletes. And so I hadn't heard of Max Schmeling. I looked him up. Fascinating story. Next up, Tiger 727. Tiger 727 showcased, I think, 5 different cards and had more where he had the graded and the ungraded copies from the 1987 Topps set, which is a great set. Um, and he had a great story about him and his brother and his cousin on Christmas break, putting that set in a binder. The pages, man, if you watch his video and you see the pages, it's going to take you back to 1987, 1988, that time frame. And he's kept that set in those pages this entire time. So great video response for the contest where he showcased several different 1987 Topps cards. Next up, we have 4 soft corners. So Joe, great video response with a 1960 Topps Al Kaline All-Star card. Love the story behind the reason that you have 2 of them. One of them was a gift from another collector. The difference between those two, I mean, again, I know you said you bought it and knew that it was going to be faded, but then when you look at it and compare it to the other copy, you can really tell the difference there. But just a cool story about how you had 2 of those. All right. Next up, Scoots Collectibles. Great channel, new to the YouTube community. Definitely go give all of these individuals a sub if you're not already subscribed to them. But Scoots Collectibles, he's definitely new to YouTube. I remember watching his first videos and giving him a shout out because you can just tell that he loves baseball cards, loves collecting, and he's getting back into it. The card that got him back into it is what he used for the video response, and that was a 2018 Topps Chrome Shohei Ohtani rookie card. And it's the pitching version. What a great card. Sometimes you get into the hobby because of a certain player, a certain card, a certain set, and while it's a great card and there's going to be memories involved, it doesn't always hold up. Well, we are, 5-6 years into Ohtani's career, and he's been amazing. So the year that he's having right now, again, MVP caliber year for sure. I do want to give a special shout out to Basement Card Collector. The card that he showed in his video response, technically not a graded card. It is a slabbed card, in that it's in a probably, this big of a collection, or not collection. What's the lucite screw down case? That's, I think, what I was looking for. And it's a 1990 Leaf Frank Thomas rookie card, which I love that card. I think I've talked about this before, but I'm a Griffey guy. I loved him as a kid, and it seemed to be Griffey and Frank Thomas were always battling for the number one spot on the Beckett hot list. And so I didn't like Frank Thomas for a long time. But you grow up and you realize, man, this guy was a beast. And you think back and you look back and man, he was such a great player. And that 1990 Leaf Frank Thomas rookie card was huge. I remember during the pandemic, like I really wanted that card and it just skyrocketed, along with a lot of other cards. But that card in particular is one that I wanted. And it was just, wow. And then things came back to kind of normal and I was able to pick up that card. I love that card. But and then he had kind of a different version of that card. So I love the creativity and trying to get an entry into the contest, Basement Card Collector. Again, I realized it was a kind of a tough contest to participate in. He only had 2 graded cards, and one of the graded cards happened to be the 1980 Topps Rickey Henderson rookie card. I believe it was a PSA 6, which is what I have as well. So I thought that was interesting that we both had the same grade of a 1980 Topps Rickey Henderson rookie card, which, man, just, again, fantastic looking card. But so I can't give you an entry because technically, you know, I went back, I watched my original video, and I did say that it needed to be a graded card, not slabbed. But I reached out to him and said, you know what? Send me your address. I want to send you something. I appreciate your participation, your support of the channel. So thank you, Basement Card Collector. Everybody go give him a sub as well. All right, so we've got our entries in here. Gonna draw a name out. Here we go. Here's our winner. It is Dustin and Blake with the last minute entry. Just proves, just enter. If there's a contest out there, do a VR, enter. You never know. Dustin, congrats. I'll be sending this your way. Send me your address, and I will get this 1961 Topps Billy Williams rookie card out to you. Again, thank you to everybody that participated. SFI Sports Cards, Dustin and Blake, Poor Man Stack, Concrete Buddy, Tigers 727, Four Soft Corners, Scoots Collectibles, and Basement Card Collector. Again, thanks for all the kind words and your video responses and supporting my channel. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Take care.